Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder.
And he's such a big guy. Porzingis can just power through a foul and convert with ease.
Denver shooting their first free throw of the contest. And Porzingis, known to everyone as the Unicorn. I'm sure some of our viewers wonder where he got that nickname from.
The BA, I heard that actually Kevin Durant gave it to him due to his rare combination of size and skill. One unicorn recognizing another, I guess.
Yeah, and along with everything else he brings, Holmgren plays with a high motor.
Pass to Gordon. Here's Johnson. Denver moving it around. Porzingis sets a screen. Just 4 to shoot. A shot by Johnson, no good. And SGA has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I spoke with the head coach for the Nuggets. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Back to you, Ryan.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Gordon, hauled in by Paul. Outside, SGA. Holmgren outside. Pass to Caruso. Back to Holmgren. Lets it go from the wing. Count that bucket. Holmgren's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, sweet mid-range jumper from Holmgren. You see how comfortable he is firing from there.
To the inside. It's Watson on the wing. The three. It's not going to go for him.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
It's stolen by Johnson. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. Outside Johnson. Pass to Bell. To get back on track. Now Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Caruso. Inside. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. No good from outside. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Denver. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
And another miss by Oklahoma City. So it's Denver now. Screen by Watson. It's Johnson with a drive. Stolen by Caruso. Left side, Paul. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, short trip up for Holmgren, but there's plenty of power behind his jam.
Pass to Gordon. Let's go with a three. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Great anticipation on the tip-in. He was ready to make that play.
Outside Paul. Now here's SGA. Goes up from the top of the key. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Johnson with it. The shot comes out. Thunder with a lead. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
An excellent passing wing. Jalen Williams can run offense. Picked up an assist right there.
It's Johnson with a drive. Here's Watson. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Oklahoma City ahead. They lead by 1. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Brian, back to you.
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report. Clingan up top. No one near him. He gets it in there. Klingan's got his first basket.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Cowens. And Klingan pulls it down. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Now Williams. Covered by Johnson. Back to Klingan. And here is Williams. The kick out to Walker. Buries it from 3. Now it's a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Gordon. Here's the 3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
Walker sets a screen. Now Klingan. Back to Nembhard. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Klingan's shot is off. Down low. Here's Cowens. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Pass to Green. There's the triple. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Klingan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and Klingan is a gigantic player. He is so difficult to keep off the glass at times.
And he drives in. Here's Cowens. And he goes in for the dunk.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. To the paint. Nembhard outside. Back to Klingan. Nembhard outside. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the long J. Nembhard's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Outside for Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Klingan. Outside for Green. And there's a 3-second violation. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. There's a screen. He takes it in. Cowens. To the middle. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Outside, Williams. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Nuggets ahead, up 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 2. Pass to Paul. From deep. Rebounded by Denver. Now here's Mitchell. Outside Porzingis. Out to Gordon. Screen by Watson. Back to Porzingis. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Paul taking his time here. Outside, SGA. And there's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the game.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. And the Nuggets making a change here. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Screen by Watson. 5 to shoot. Here's Johnson. Basket's good. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Nuggets lead by 4. Out to Gordon. Pass to Bell. Denver moving it around. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Paul. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Paul. Outside, Williams. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Now here's Paul. Defended by Watson. The 3 from Holmgren. Porzingis grabs the board.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Down low. Back to Johnson. Pass to Porzingis. He's off on the layup.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis sets a screen. Johnson on the wing. Back to Porzingis. The Nuggets need to get one up. The Nuggets with another miss. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses too throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Back to you.
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Here's Bibby. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the inside. Here's Cowens. And he jams it home with authority.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And at his size, Clingan is always an above-the-rim threat.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Bibby. Gets the three ball to go. Bibby's got his first 3 points of the game.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Pass to Williams. Clingan with a screen. 6 to shoot. And it's Williams off the drive. And here's Clingan. Takes the three. Cowens grabs the board. Here's Bibby. Here's Cowens. What if it goes? And we've reached the end of the third. It's Denver. They're up by 5. And when we return, we'll get... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, nice job by J-Dub. Just playing above the rim.
Outside Watson. Now Johnson. To the paint. Lets it go. Shot is good by Gordon.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Oh, Holmgren with an acrobatic jam.
And putting on a show. Holmgren using his athletic ability.
Now Gordon. Here's Bell. He's guarded by Paul. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Screen by Holmgren. Pass to Williams. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. The Nuggets lead by 3. Now here's Watson. They kick it out to Porzingis. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Jalen Williams. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Denver?
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
And it's Holmgren missing. The Nuggets lead by 6. Outside Johnson. Five on the clock. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Thunder trail by 6. Paul with it. They set the pick with with the drive. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
No stranger to the bright lights. CP with the slow heartbeat on the big play.
Outside Watson. Johnson outside. From downtown. Money from three.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Caruso outside. Paul outside. Takes a three. Cash from downtown.
And they suck the air right out of this place by drilling the three. Could be what saves the day for them.
Porzingis sets a screen. Holmgren with the block.
Yeah, premier shot blocker. Holmgren may be slight of frame, but he's never running from the fray.
4-point game. Right side Johnson. Here's Porzingis. And there it is!
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
A minute 22 left in the game.
They trust Williams in these big spots where a bucket is needed.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Denver. Screen by Watson. Now Gordon. Puts up the tray. Knocks down the trifecta.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Screen by Holmgren. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over. That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Here's Johnson. Doubled by Caruso. Now Gordon. Johnson outside. Driving in. Oh, he can't get the layup. Here's Oklahoma City now. Screen by Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Denver with the W. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side